Well, I'm sure to express the sentiment of, I'm sure what happened in the room, the disappointment, how long will that last?
Yeah, it's something you don't forget overnight. It's going to linger a while, and add a bit of fuel and fire going into the summer.
So when the number of guys we've chatted with have talked about the Devils game and your thoughts on the Devils.
Yeah, they're a really good team. I didn't think they saw our best for the whole series, which is disappointing. But they are a good team, and they have a lot of speed, a lot of skill, and credit to them. But obviously, I wish they saw everything we had in that series, and it wasn't our best for sure.
And finally, this time a year ago when the season ended, there was a lot of expectation for the next season. What are your thoughts moving forward?
Yeah, I think, you go into any season with, expectations, with goals, and our goal is to win a Stanley Cup. Came up short of that this year, and I think going into next year it's going to be the same thing. So, got to work towards it. Got to obviously, improve and, kind of use this as a learning experience and take that into next year.
Adam, why do you think you guys weren't at your best consistently enough in that postseason?
It's hard to say a specific reason. I know it seems like we maybe got frustrated and, weren't able to obviously find the back of the net in a couple games. And I think you saw in the wins when we were playing well, we were, taking care of the puck, making smart decisions, and obviously playing with the lead a lot of times too. So, I don't know. I think maybe frustration took over a little bit too.
Adam, how would you evaluate your personal game this postseason?
Yeah, I thought I had a little more to give. I thought the games I played well, and then so I'd say a little inconsistent for my liking. Obviously, the game 7, I wish I could have been better. You're not going to play your best every game, but especially in a game like that, you want to, and but yeah, obviously I thought there was more to give for sure.
Adam, when you say you have to be better, like how do you have to be better? Like what has to get better for next year?
I think there's pieces, and we have a great group of guys in here in a great room that can win. I think we've shown that, but at the end of the day, when that time comes, you gotta be able to bring it. I think we showed that we're capable of that last year. It's like I said, we came up short this year. It's not it's playoffs. Those things happen. You're not gonna win the cup every year. You're gonna play good teams, and but I just think when the playoffs roll around, like I said, it wasn't our best, and we know we have better, but it's obviously a bitter ending when that final horn goes off and your season's over. So I think maybe we got up 2-0, and we thought maybe it'd be we could take our foot off the gas, and it hurt us. So like I said, it's a learning experience for next year.
So much was talked about their speed. Does this team need to get faster to match that, or you need to find the ways to counteract their speed, or how do you approach that?
I think each team brings a different element. There's teams with speed, teams that are heavy skill, teams that are heavy bodies. I think every team has their own trait that makes them good. And I think we have speed in this room, we have skill, we have grit. I don't think there's one formula that's 100% success rate, but when you play a team that has that speed, obviously you want to neutralize it and slow them down, and so I don't think it's a question of the guys in the locker room, though.
Come playoff time, goaltending, special teams seem to be the consistency through the history of this game. Your thoughts on your power play when it was working, and when it wasn't working, was what the Devils were doing?
Yeah, credit to them. They made some adjustments. Again, power play is a funny thing. You could say a power play isn't doing well, but you score a goal off a foot, and then the power play all of a sudden is doing well. But obviously we had a lot of skill, and I don't think we were trying to overcomplicate it. I think we were trying to do the right things. You look at the series, I don't think they had many power play goals either. It's just the way it goes sometimes. Obviously we would have loved to be able to get one in a couple of those games, and not only get momentum but get a big goal, and maybe have been playing with the lead. But Yeah, I think that's just how it goes sometimes. I think power play is a funny thing, and you know, sometimes the puck gets tipped in, sometimes it gets tipped into a blocker and he saves it. So yeah, I think the looks were there. Obviously, we would have loved to, you know, score a bit more, but you know, I think you know, it wasn't for a lack of effort though.
Can you just talk a little bit about the leadership that you saw from Jacob this year and how you saw him grow in that capacity? Yeah,
he was great. I think you saw everyone last year talking about that he was the captain without the C, and so nothing really changed for him. Obviously, you know, when we needed a little kick in the butt, he was able to give that for us. And I think the biggest thing is he doesn't fake any of it. I think people could pick up on someone who's not genuine with you know, their actions, and when he speaks, people listen because, you know, he means it, or sometimes he doesn't have to speak. He shows it, you know, off the ice, on the ice, and in that sense. So I think he was great, and I think, you know, you ask every guy on the team, they're going to tell you that, and how much respect they have for him.
And playing for Gerard Gallant, can you just describe the coach he is and the experience of playing for him now these 2 years?
Yeah, Turk's been good. You look at the success we've had. He's, you know, obviously, you know, been good, and yeah, I mean, every coach has their own style, and I mean, I think you guys are around enough to see, you know, the way he approaches it, and yeah, I think guys obviously have a lot of respect for him, and you know, we've had success, and obviously it's, you know, tough when you come up short, but I think we've had some good years with him for sure.
What part of that approach off the ice that we don't get to see do you appreciate the most?
I think maybe the professionalism he treats guys with. I think you know, he respects guys. He, you know, understands the kind of balance of you know, the sport in terms of, you know, there's a life away from here, and you know, it's a long season and everything like that. So I think definitely off the ice he's good about handling that.